So I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do step by step in order to remember practically everything you read. So I will show you what's the point of reading, how our brain remembers things, and the system I use to remember almost everything. So first of all, remembering is freaking OP. It's overpowered. If you can remember what you read, if you can change your behavior based on that information, if you can apply those concepts from those books into your real life, you will progress so much faster. You will progress faster in business, in life, in self-improvement, in everything. Everything that you read will progress faster. So that's the first thing. What's the point of reading? Well, you're not reading just to remember stuff. You're not reading just to read. You're reading because this book will help you solve a problem in your life, right? So if I read a book about productivity, I do this because maybe I'm not productive, right? And I want to be more productive. That's a problem, and I'm looking for a solution in this book. Okay, all right. So that's the point of reading, to learn and change your behavior. So what's the definition of learning? Well, there are a lot of them, but my favorite one from Alex Hormozi is this one. Learning is changing your behavior under the same conditions. So this may sound fancy, but let me explain it in my own words. So basically what you do is, let's say you want to learn guitar. If so there are the same circumstances, right? There are the same conditions. You have a guitar and so you are with it. Okay, so that and just imagine two people. One person like reads all the books about all the stuff from guitar, but still don't play it and can't play it. And the second person who just reads the information and then applies it anyway. So what does it do is the person that applies the information change their behavior so they can now play the guitar and the other person can't. So that's the whole point of learning, in my opinion, and others' opinions as well, to just change your behavior, to change something in your life, so then you can actually get better results. All right. So the goal of you reading a book in the first place should be in order to get information, and with that information change your life for the better, and not to just read. My goal is to read 20 minutes a day. Okay, what will it get you? If you do this correctly, you will change your behavior based on that information, and then this is what you call learning. And if you're not learning, if you're not changing your behavior, you're reading. You're not learning, you're reading, bro. All right. So how our brain remember things? If we use effort to recall an information, we automatically learn more. We automatically use more effort, and that means that our mind is more active, our brain is more active, and that leads to better better remember things. And and also if we can explain the concept in our own words, so we can record the information and then transfer it and kind of try to explain it in your own words, then this is where you actually learn. So here's my system. I read a chapter of a book, then I open a Google Doc, and I basically make a section for this chapter, and I say, okay, so basically there was this method of learning, which is basically taking tests. And okay, and nobody likes exams, nobody likes tests, but the thing is they are great to learn because it forces your mind to try to remember information, right? To try to use effort in order to recall that information. So there is this specific form of test that I've learned from one book. I don't remember. I've read it 6 months ago or something like that. And yeah, it's something called maybe it's not called, I don't know what's it called, but what you do is basically you get a piece of paper or a Google Doc, whatever, just something to write, and you basically write out everything you know about X topic. And you can also set a deadline. Okay, I will write out everything I can in 5 minutes. All right. So I read a chapter and then I basically write everything I know about this chapter in this Google Doc. And then this is the important part. So, just we mentioned earlier, if we want to actually learn, that we need to change our behavior under the same conditions, right? So, what I do is I basically make another section, and in that section, I basically answer a question: what behavior am I going to change as a result of the information? So if I got information that okay, eating before bed is bad, and I'm eating before bed, then in that section I will basically write to not eat before bed. Like it's that simple, but this is basically what you do. And then once you have like a few action steps that you can take, I often like from using this, I just noticed that I have it written down, but I don't actually do it. So what I did is I've every time I've like written what I'm going to change as a result of this information, I also set up a new notification. So okay, let's say that I've written like don't eat before bed. Then I am going to like make a notification just about the bedtime saying you shouldn't eat before bed. Okay, and that will like start the action going, and then it can become a habit. So that's basically it. That's my system for actually remembering stuff from reading and actually learning, actually changing my behavior. Right now, I'll be honest, like I don't read that much books, and that's because I already have like the information necessary for me to actually grind this out. The only thing like uh, preventing me from me reaching my goals is me taking action. So I just want to like focus more on taking action. But for any for people out there who still are in their like learning part, then yeah, this is basically what you do to remember stuff from books. And yeah, see ya.